Hello Goat world, hello Goat community, hello Goat German community, and all the people that loves Goat. I'm Vasilis, aka Nessapouliata, and Philip, aka Return Winner, asked me to deck profile my top 16 winning deck of GGP in Osnabrück that occurred in February. So, it was a classic Panda burn deck. That is my lucky card. It's for my friend, my Greek friends, that we have a story with this card. So I have it here. And let's see the deck. It's not something special. This is the main deck, and there on the side that we discuss it a little more because there are some options that could be different from others. So the monsters lineup are three Guakugire Pande, so this is Panda Burn. Then Rats, 3. I used to play sometimes when I was in my first steps 2 Rats, but no, because if you play against the aggro decks, Earth is rising, so they have Rats inside, so you need more monsters to attack and recycle your deck and find your best targets. Panda, Exiled, Lily, or that, only that. To the Squala, my favorite card, because it is so underrated. Most players did not set before attacking, and they take so much damage, 2400 life points in one attack. Maybe if you set it in first hand, yeah. Then we have our favorite jars, Morphing and Cyber jar. We don't have to speak extent, but if these jars resolve in the game, most times you win. Then we have Sangan, that you could search everything in the deck, so a great monster. We have Bixel Garna, a great card when you playing first, because you set it and you establish the monster zones field. If you play second, Garna is not so good, but for the first game, or if you go first, I think it is a great card, because the game is attacking and defending, and if your opponent has established his board with 2 monsters, this card is useless. But if you go first, it is great. Then one other card, our beloved Nurse Lily, and Exiled Force. Breaker, this is a debatable card. I had thought to, in the near future, if I continue with this deck in the real tournaments. Breaker, sometimes it's just a back row removal, but if you have your will in a monster or gravity bind or level limit, you don't want to kill the monsters so immediate. Breaker is an aggro monster, so sometimes I believe that it is not the unique option for main deck, but there are some cards that you have to play them, because if you go against the control with degree and you don't have Breaker early game, maybe you would lose immediately. But yeah, all the other cards, most of them are staples in the deck. So for the monsters lineup, some variants of burn is to play maybe without breaker and maybe 2 rats and maybe 1 koala. Only this I could think. All the others are stables, but I believe also these 3 and 2 numbers of monsters have to be inside. Here is the magic formula that makes the deck one is the trap line, the magic trinity 3 times each are the ojamas, the barrels and the desserts. We don't have to say something about that. You have to use them correctly in order to win. Then we have the doubles combo, double trouble, gravity bind and nightmare wheel. So something debatable again in the deck is if you want to play 3 wheels or 2 wheels. I will go forward a little bit because I would say what I have changed for the 3rd wheel. I have changed premature. I main premature inside the deck, but I believe that playing 3 nightmare wheels are better. Yeah. But in Osnabrück and in all the other GGPs and GCI that I topped, I have this deck list with premature main deck. I will talk premature a little bit later in 1 minute. Yeah, and then we have this this 3 ring, all we know ring, ceasefire. And Desert Sunlight. Desert Sunlight is a really great card. It's an offensive card, because aggressive card, because you could use it with, of course, koalas, with, of course, Gardna attacking 2nd time, or attacking with Mystic level Swordsman 2, or you could use them to protect your jars from Nog, from Arbreak, from Phoenix, for something like that. So Desert Sunlight, it could be used with all these 4 monsters, and of course when you go full aggro with Panda, Desert Sunlight protects it from the mirror force that many players keep it to protect it by this furious monster. Yep. That was the trap line, and let's go to the spell. We have Grey Spot, heavy. I play heavy because I don't have so much floodgates cards, so I have of course 6 and Prima and Swords maybe, but kindly are 6. The 2 gravity binds, 2 level limit and 2 nightmare wheel. All my other trap cards are chainable, so I don't play the chain energy build, so I could use Heavy Storm for the finishing, or when I'm playing against Warrior. Level limit, 2 Trunade with Swords and Prima, and that's something that we can discuss. Premature is a really great combo with Prima Master and Giant Trunade it with Prima and then using it for another monster. This is the main reason that we have Premature main deck, but also another reason is that you could combine Premature with Graceful, because Graceful Charity in this deck is pain in the ass, because you don't have something to discard. You need every card in this hand. There are so little options to discard with Graceful. You don't have the discard fodder that other decks has. So maybe sometimes you have graceful with a monster and premature, and you discard the monster to take it with premature and summon one more to go very aggro at the beginning. So this is the main deck, not something special. Every player that plays burn knows that thing. We discussed some not secrets, some strategies, but it's common knowledge. And now we go to the side deck. I side 2 knocks against Turbo and 1 mind. Sometimes it depends of the player, it depends of what he sides out. Sometimes I side 1 and 1. It's maybe crazy, but you don't have so many cards to side out. So yeah, maybe 1 knock, sometimes it's outside. This is my favorite side card that I combine it with the archer for time matches, for burn mirror, for slow decks like control. In GCI that I was on top 16 again, I had made the same score in Swiss, 7-0 and then 7-1, and I go to GCI. This combo won me 3 games. Yeah, it's really good. I support it. I play 1 Mystic Walk for the time matches, and with Gardner you take so much life points, or with Panda that is very full occupied with the attacking points of your opponent monsters. I play 1 Book of Moon against control with restrict, or when I see an opponent that plays Jinjo is an out. I don't have many outs to Jinjo, so I need book. Also I play Snatch for the same reasons when I see Jinjo, and also versus aggro decks, Earth or Warrior, I do not side it against Turbo. Some players do, but I don't. I think against good Turbo players, if you snatch them, it would be a disaster for you. Tribe is a card that maybe I didn't side it even once in Osnabrück. In Osnabrück now, if you want to tell and discuss about what decks I played against, first round it was Panda Burn Mirror. So looking at the side deck, of course I didn't side Scapegoat, but I side Amazons for the Ojamas. I side Walk. I think I side 1 Nobleman. I side Kuribo, Kinetic, Cylinder, Torrential again for the Ojamas. I don't remember if I side Threatening or Mirror. That are some of my side options, but yeah. So I go against the first round Panda Mirror match. Then I go to an aggro Earth pile deck. I didn't see any warrior. I see only Berserk Gorilla and something like that, Gigantes. But I didn't think I see Goblin Attack Force or something like that. It was an aggro deck, yeah. Then, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th round, so from no 3, 4, 5 maybe, yeah, 3, 4, 5 was turbo matches. 6 was against the Bern again with Philip, that he goes to top 16, and I really enjoyed playing with him. It was a crazy match. I OTK him first round, not FTK, because I set a jar, it resolved. With the jar, he special summoned his jar in face down defense position, and I special summon on monster, and I found his jar, I attacked his jar, he drew 10 cards, and I set 2 barrels or something like that, and I killed him instantly in the next round. So yeah, before him I played with 3 turbo, then I played with 1 control, and then again with 2 turbo for these 8 matches. And yeah, then I go against Sveni Boy, that he was the finalist, that he didn't manage to win the tournament because our guy Geronimo won, and I play against him with reasoning, and there I sided 1 roar, but he played degree, so he killed me. I sided Kuribo, that I used it, but it was not so effective. And I think I sided also Tribe and Goats, that I didn't drew them, and I lost. So this is my side deck. That was my deck, that was my adventure in Osnabrück. I really enjoyed it. I really the best part of playing this game is not only the game itself, but the people you meet here. I meet so great people that sometimes maybe I would call them online or distant friends. Yeah, so maybe you have seen that in my deck I have some signatures. I want to tell here that I didn't play with the shaded cards, but I play with my deck on my locals or something like that with the signatures, because I didn't want to have a signed card in the game. I just sleeve them to show you in the video and see the signatures. I have Grumbles, that I really enjoy meet him. I have also yours Philip. Here is return winner. Also Yasao, Boba, Alessandro Boba, my beloved friend from Italy. And of course, now I want to shout out my really great duelist and friend, Maru, the best Bern player ever. Delinquent also won awards with Bern, but Maru now is the boss in the game. He learned me some stuff in the Bern. We have discussed so many matches. I owe him so much of my growth as a player, and not only Maru, all of the Greek community. Zogler, Evans, Geronimo, coaches, of course, that we are roommates to 2 tours in Milan, in Osnabrück. We were in the same room, and you have shown that it went really great. So yeah, this is the best part of the game, is that you meet some friends, you learn new things, you love the game, you travel, and we love gold. And also I would like to show you something more. My tokens, when I special summon goats, my tokens are Nessapouliata token, that my really good friend, that I met him in Milan, and He joined me in Milan again, and he come to Greece also to see me. It's Joy Georgeson from Portugal. He tries to make there the Portugal goat community, and when I special summon or Jama tokens to the opponent, this is some tokens that I use. I have in common as well. Yeah. So that was my story. Hope to see you in Munich and then go a little more further than top 16. Maybe I need a tournament, I need a win. So thank you again, Philip. Thank you again for, it was an honor for speaking so much time, and see you again. And I want to see you in Greece fighting with Jars and Gardner and Panda. Let's go.
Hey, du hast es bis in die Endcard geschafft. Dankeschön, dass du dir mein Video bis zum Ende angeguckt hast. Und falls du den Kanal noch nicht abonniert hast, dann lass doch super gerne ein Abo da. Like das Video, wenn es dir gefallen hat. Lass einen Kommentar da. Ich versuche auf jeden Kommentar zu antworten. Und hier siehst du die Playlist, die zu diesem Video passt, sowie ein weiteres Video, was dir gefallen könnte.